May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Poobah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So today's mini podcast is another outtake from Zen is Right Now, Teaching Stories and Anecdotes of Shunryu Suzuki. I can't believe I didn't include this one. It makes me sort of wonder if I did and it ended up in here. But anyway, we'll see. I like it, so doesn't matter. Roshi said, if you can say thank you, that's enough. But that is very difficult to do. I recall Meister Eckhart's, if the only prayer you say is thank you, that will suffice. Well, yeah, I can't top that. I'm very glad to read that again. Personally, that's that's my practice. That's one of them. Is to say thank you. It's in Japanese, expressing gratitude, the practice of expressing gratitude. It evokes arigatai kokoro, grateful mind. And I don't know if we can do any better than that. I mean, it's nice to complain. It's fun to complain about things. But being grateful is good. Being grateful is healing. Being grateful it's in tune with big mind. Or maybe it's a door to big mind. Although that's just a metaphor, or there actually is no door, of course. But so I really can't top it. I mean, when I wake up in the middle of the night and have to go pee, I don't want my mind to get involved thinking about stuff, because I'm always in danger of staying awake. So I just get up and I say thank you. And as I walk to the bathroom, I say thank you. And as I pee, I say thank you. And as I flush at the toilet, which my wife makes me do, after peeing, I say thank you. And as I walk back to the bed, I say thank you. And as I lie down, I say thank you. And then I go to sleep. Actually, when I go to sleep, say, I'll lie back in bed, and I might not feel that sleepy. I lie back in bed. Now I know I could, if I try to catch it right away to stop myself from planning the next day or thinking about, this or that. Our mind will grab on anything, just start thinking about it. There's no end, right? So really, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I go, thank you. And I just keep saying thank you till I go to sleep. Now, I can count. I do sometimes count. I just walked 2,500 steps to a restaurant on the beach to meet Katrinka and Mako, who's been a teacher in Austin. She's been there for 10 years, moving to San Francisco in January, and she's going to become the abbot of the city center in March, making a little change. Jiru is becoming the abbot of the Green Gulch. Fu will be stepping down. And David Zimmerman will become the central abbot with Ed Sadison stepping down. And David has been the abbot of the city center. So it's been wonderful having Mako here. She's been here almost 3 weeks. She's leaving on Wednesday, and it's been terrific. Yeah. I feel like Zen Center is in good hands with these 3 abbots. And even though, it's not easy. It's not easy being with an institution. It's not easy being alone. But whatever situation we find ourselves in, we can say thank you. When we have something bothering us in Zazen, say thank you. You can even say thank you for showing me that I'm being bothered by you, and that my meditation is so poor that I let, like we have a pump that starts and stops, and there's a drip somewhere. And I go, oh no. And I think, well, you can deal with that later. Just say thank you, and you'll forget about it. Anyway, there's endless examples. I think a good thing to say thank you to is our parents for bringing us into this world, no matter how flawed they were. Gratitude to parents is very big in Asia, and you don't hear people complaining about them as that much. Everything has a curve on it. But the reason I said that is I've seen some pretty bad behavior in Japan. But, overall, I'd say Asia in general is a great example of how to be grateful for our parents and our ancestors who brought us here. But like I said, there's no end to what we can be grateful for. I think being grateful and saying thank you doesn't really need an object. I remember telling a friend of mine once, David Cohen, I said something like, I don't know, I say thank you. He said, who are you saying thank you to? I said, there is no object, or it's an unknown object. It's like okage samade in Japanese is like, oh, thanks to all that has made this possible. And it's interesting because I was telling that same person, David Cohen, and this is years ago, this is about 15 years ago, I told him, I said, man, I was coming home and I got this funny feeling, and I slowed down at an intersection where they had a stop sign, and a truck came barreling through, right, and didn't stop. I don't know what happened. I said, man, if I had just been driving normally, I would have been right there, and it would have hit me. And he said, I know what your last words would have been. I said, yeah, what? He said, thank you. How did he know that? Huh. Okay. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. So, hey, let's just read that one more time. It's very short. Roshi said, if you can say thank you, that's enough. But that is very difficult to do. This has been a Cuke Archives mini podcast. I'm DC Puba of Cuke Archives and Cuke Audio, coming to you from sleepy Sanur with Doghead Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Kadrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.